Hi everyone, today we're going to take a look at the battleground system, specifically the capture the flag mode, the only mode done so far in my project anyway. The system is not complete yet, but I think it's a good time to take a look at it, and then we can all revisit it later on as it changes, so we can all have a laugh at how badly this was done before. So, to have a capture the flag battleground, there are a few requirements and rules. We need at least 2 teams, we need flags, we need bases, we need scoring rules and win condition. Starting with the teams, currently the battleground supports only 2 teams, but this could change later on to experiment and test modes with 3 or more teams, maybe even a mercenary team that can flip sides throughout the game, but for that we might need a chat filter. For the scope of this video and what has been done so far, we will stick to 2 teams. Players currently have no place to queue in the world other than a queue system. You can queue to a battleground using directly the command q1, which queues to the specific capture the flag battleground. For little battlegrounds it will be q11, q111, q1111, and so on. Later we can have locations or UI to do that, but for now this is what I have to test. After there are enough players on each team, all the players are teleported to the battleground, and if you were about to deal a killing blow to a boss, then we just saved his life. Currently it requires only 1 player, so I can more easily jump into a battleground and test it. Anyway, my character is worth 10 at the moment, so I can pretend it's 5 vs 5. At this point there should be a preparation phase where players buff up, prepare any needed consumables and wait for many players to join. This is not yet implemented, but it will be fairly straightforward when it comes to that, and that can be achieved by having timed gates to open up, which is something that already is possible to do in the game. Now my character is always ready, so we can skip the preparation phase and go straight to the battle phase. Now here is where some interesting stuff happens. We need flags and bases, so how do we create those? How does the system know I picked up a flag or just captured it? Let's start with the bases. Like crafting locations, we can also create bases with hidden auras. If we create 2 auras, one for each team's base, then we know when we are on the base of a specific team. We can hide these auras since we already have a model to define the location of the base, which in any case is pretty obvious because if you're on the other team's base you will get your ass kicked. So now we know when a player is on top of a base because they have an aura applied. We now need the flags. To add flags, I also leverage the spell system, and I know it's becoming predictable, and at this point you might be wondering, does your spell system make coffee? Well, thanks for asking, but obviously it doesn't. Yet. Anyway, at first, the flags are world objects that spawn at the start of the battleground, and clicking them will despawn the object and apply an aura on your character. This aura will vary depending on the flag. To show we are carrying the flag, we can use the spell system visual cues. Specifically, when I carry the flag, my character gets a visual applied, just like another buff. And yes, that's a buff you are carrying on your back, not a flag. So now we have the 2 types of auras we need, one for the bases and one for the flags. The battleground system now only needs to know when a player has both auras at the same time. Say you are on the red team and you have the blue flag. If you have the red base aura and the blue flag aura, then we know that you just captured the blue flag on the red base. Now, should the battleground system check all the player auras at the same time? There is a better way to do that, and it's just to wait and listen for aura-related events. So for that, we have events being fired whenever a player gains or loses an aura. If I get the blue flag aura, an event is fired saying that my player just gained the blue flag aura, and the battleground system is notified. At this point, the battleground system can then see if it is an aura that it is interested in, and in this case we can send a text message to the battleground players saying that my player just picked up a flag. If I then enter my team's base, the red base, the battleground system also gets notified that my player gained this aura, and it can then go through all my auras, bags, wallet, papers and see if I have the blue flag aura. And yes, the battleground system will go through all your auras, no privacy. So if I have the red base aura and the blue flag aura, this means I just captured the blue flag, scoring a point to my team. Yay! After this, a timer is set to spawn the flag at its original position. This is not done yet, but this is easily doable after the scoring is done. We are then left with the win condition to finish the battleground. After capturing and giving a point to a team, we just need to see if the 3 points or whatever points condition is met. And if so, we can then stop the battleground, show statistics, and eventually remove all the players from the battleground so the instance can be cleaned up and free resources for another battleground. There is still a lot of work to be done, but for the most part, the core is nearly done. We now need mechanisms to, for example, fill up an empty slot after a player leaves, permaban players that are lagging, all the necessary stuff for a healthy battleground. And for you, what is your favorite battleground type? Capture the flag? Capture bases? AFK? Small or large groups? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, it helps me be discovered by more people. And I hope you enjoy the content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. If you are new to the channel, I am publishing devlogs and sharing my experience with creating an MMORPG in Unity. You can see my previous devlogs since May 2019, and there is a lot of material that I haven't posted yet from the very beginnings, and I plan to publish some of it later on. So if you want to get notified when new videos are out, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. Because I am a small content creator, smashing the like button will help me out a lot.